Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 34 of the Bloodborne walkthrough Lorethrough series. I wanted to do Patches' event. You see the shinies, and then you see here, and then an inconspicuous item this way to witness a miracle. So this is for a note from Patches. And I wanted to show this event. Come down here. It's a meaningless item. Just like in all the Dark Souls games. We see him as a spider. Knocks us all the way down here. Now, we already did all this, so we don't have to mess around because we already beat the level, which is nice. I just wanted to show that event so we can get some dialogue from him next before we go do the Ailing Loran chalice, but let's go here. Let's see. Don't think he'll repeat it. Just want to show. I was hoping to do a little farming on the way, you know? These guys ain't dropping what I want them to drop. Oh, yeah, I'm still there, so let's see. Take a look at it. Nothing. Yeah, must have been a counter hit. 2 hits. Oh, yeah, nothing. I got the eye rune on. Okay. We want to go up there. So, let's see here. There you go. Yeah, so we want to go here. Dude, if he pushes us down again, I don't think he's ever done this to me, but it'd be so funny if he does. This way. I mean, it really would be funny. Oh, it is an actual, you do need that. That's the cold blood flower bud. Right there, so. That is a chalice dungeon material, so glad it came back. I didn't think it was, but you can buy these with insight for only 1 insight, which is really cheap, but it's nice to have one. Because I did have to buy one for the Ailing Loran chalice, and it's funny, they actually give you just enough to make it. With that one right there, because I was needing one more. But let's go back to the dream. And then continue on a bit with the story. So the lore significance, and I don't know if I touched upon this when I fought Amidala, but, you know, we saw statues of Amidala in Yargul. And then we see a living Amidala transport us to the lecture hall. That's a different Amidala. And then we see them. We see one that will transport us to the DLC, the Hunter's Nightmare. And, you know, the fact that Patches refers to Amidala as Lord Amidala. I believe he does. Let's see. Fortified weapons. What do we got here? One more chunky monkey. I'll leave it. I do want to Let's see. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's see. I know there was someone who wanted me to use Ludwig's Holy Blade. Let's see if I have enough gems in here. Let's see. Nice. This is a solid weapon. Oh. Just do a quick cycle through. Yeah. We use Ludwig's Holy Blade in this next area. So this next area is, again, short. But we want to go to... We're going to be going to the second level of the... We gotta go to Advent Plaza. We gotta go to the second floor of the lecture building. So now I'm going to be talking more about the lecture building. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but I thought this lecture hall and this lecture building belonged to the School of Mensis, because what we're about to do now is touch, we're going to notice that there's going to be these dead bodies with cages on their heads, and a lot of them are, you know, miniature, not full grown. I believe this one is full grown. But so there's going to be a lot. So that's a small one. That's a child. So I believe these are representing the School of Mensis, these cages, and we'll get that when we fight Mikolash, in the Nightmare Mensis. But these guys represent the School of Mensis, and look at all of them here. And we're about to touch this guy, and he's going to lead us into his nightmare in the second floor of the lecture building. So, look at his attire. And we're going to go enter his nightmare. So I believe he was a student of Mensis. And there's going to be some lore notes here. Let's see, right here we're in the lecture building, and we get, right away, there's eyeballs. We get, look at all this stuff, man. I like that you can buff the, let's do this one first. This is some nightmarish stuff. So we get this. Some sedatives. Go around here. And he comes on our head. And I was prepared for that. I just wanted to show it because I knew he wouldn't kill me. Right word. Really interesting how these guys have transformed, you know? And we can't go this way yet. We'll go this way. Sure, there he is. Hey! We open this door in here, and we're on the second floor, you see, where we could not access before. Whoa! Oh, Stretch Armstrong. So one charged will kill him. And we get a lore note. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Master Willem was right. So, oh. They are acknowledging that what they're doing, what Master Willem's warning, fear the old blood. You know, they're acknowledging he was right. They are doing some shady stuff here at the School of Mensis. And they should not have been doing this. And we're going to get another lore note hidden right here. Hunt the Great Ones. Hunt the Great Ones. So now, that is our hunt. It's really interesting that we get that here. Where it's saying hunt the Great Ones, you know? God, this is just so fascinating when we get to this short... It's just such a small, short area. We're going to be going there soon. I want to take care of the rest of this. It's just so fascinating, you know? You realize, and when we get to the Upper Cathedral Ward, it's going to get freaking crazy. So let's... The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. So Lawrence and his associates are the one beckoning the moon presence. The moon presence is the real final boss of this game. So they're trying to summon the Great One. They're offering sacrifices of these orphans, and we're going to get, you know, confirmation later that they're kidnapping orphans, babies, to sacrifice. And one of them is Yarnum the Thumerian Queen's child, which we're gonna see her at the end of the game. 3 chords, 3 third chords. So this is to tell you, you know, about the moon presence right there. That's the final boss. That's telling you need 3 chords, umbilical cords, to devour them. You get 4. I messed up on Ariana's questline, but I'm gonna have another character show that one with the final video of the series, and then that wears to the real final area of the game, and long final area. But before we do that, let's go back here. And they popped out of nowhere. Oh wow, guys, I didn't realize your spit, your alien spit, comes up all the way here. That guy's not worth fighting. Wish I had the rifle spear. We get our bloodstone chunk. Oh yeah, can upgrade the saw cleaver now. Let's see, I don't believe there's any more here. Nope. Okay. So now we're gonna go downstairs and confront Patches. So I want to lure this guy. He is not worth fighting. He sucks. I recommend just dashing for the ladder and come down. And look who we got there. Look at him. And we get an insight for discovering him. Let's talk to him. Patches, what are you doing?
Oh, this cannot be. You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amidala?
Lord Amidala.
Oh, how did this come to pass?
Beg for life.
Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me?
Of course I think ill of you.
It pains me to hear it. You've made yourself a misreckoning. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. It's plain as a pikestaff. Now, say in my heart, you were as a lamb to my God. Well, you weren't to know, and it wasn't for you to know. All's well that ends well, I say.
You cheeky.
No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot.
He gives us the anti-clockwise metamorphosis, which is awesome.
Not, sweet compere. What is friendship but a chance encounter? Well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love.
On the good grace of a certain god.
Well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love.
Now we can open this.
That was uncharitably done. That was uncharitably done, dear friend.
And we pick a great one's wisdom. It's our second one in the game. Fragments of the lost wisdom of the great ones being that might be described as gods used to gain insight. At Bergenworth, Master Willem had an epiphany. We are thinking on basest of planes. What we need are more eyes. Eyes inside the head. He had a great one's wisdom in him. Does that mean he's a great one? How did he get turned into a spider? Was he experimented on? This is where his little hole is, and look at his study, you know? It's really interesting. I mean, it's really obscure with patches, and they make you think maybe he is a great one, you know? That's right, we don't want to go. We want to go back up. Get out of here. Hopefully I will be able to. Oh, wow. Okay, that's never happened to me. Now we exit the nightmare. And we end up in the Nightmare of Mensis. This is the final, quote-unquote, final area of the base game. There's an optional area that we still have to do, but it's really interesting. Look at that tower. Look at that eye in the tower. This is so freaky, man. This is so freaky. I love this area, man. It sucks, though. There is lots of frenzy in this area. And, these snakes that come out of nowhere. So be very careful. Here. 3 bloodstone chunks. Frenzy pill of blood. Want to make sure we get an approach this way. We go right to the right before we get attacked by Frenzy. We already are. And we return to the Hunter's Dream. We'll save this area for later. Want to upgrade right now. We're already at 20 minutes, so I might leave this as its own episode. But let's see. Yeah. We're good there. Oh, was that a better waning? Oh no, it wasn't. Now we got our +9, all we need is a Bloodrock, which is awesome. Now we can actually start upgrading a little bit. I do like... I think I'm going to do the Kirk Hammer, because I really love that. Okay, let's see. Save those, because I want to get the DLC weapons. We'll go put on the better Metamorphosis. So this raises stamina 15%. This one, max HP 10%. More discoveries, and the Hunters of Hunters, which I like the best. Let's check out. So we can buy for 20, which is nice. Bloodshot Eyeball. Okay. So let's see if we can level up a little bit.
Welcome. What? Very well.
Oof. Oof. We need 5 more to get 30 so I can upgrade. Actually, I want to upgrade the cannon. I'll save it. Let's see how much of these do we have. We don't have much, so we gotta chill for a minute. But you know what? Let's start the... No, we're gonna do it as a separate episode. I don't want to start that. I was gonna say let's start the Ailing Loran Chalice before we get to the final areas of the game and the last optional area of the game, which is the Upper Cathedral Ward. But you know what I can do is start that Upper Cathedral Ward to get was it Tomb of Onin that we want to go to? No. So I did want to say this before we get to Ariana's proper quest line, because we're supposed to get an umbilical cord from her. Udin was the one in Udin Chapel to impregnate Ariana, and Adela was incredibly jealous that she wasn't a chosen one with special blood, like Ariana's, to be impregnated by Udin. Let's talk to our bro here.
Oh, kind hunter. How did this happen? A beast? Here? Why? It's my fault. Savaged and eaten everyone, and it's all my fault. Gods, please. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
So
it's
sorry.
actually my fault. So we're gonna go unlock the Upper Cathedral Ward with the key that we have. That we actually got from Yargul. wrap up the episode here. Day. Love this attire, man. So proper. That beard is epic. Sprint through here. Nice. Whoa! Guys. That was funny. Oh, nothing? Wow. This is gonna be so freaky. We unlock this. And then we see what the Cathedral Ward, what they're truly hiding here. Aliens. Alien babies. Oh man, they're freaky. Look at all this. Look at this. Pick this up. Blue elixirs. Which we'll need. These guys are actually tougher than what you would think they are. Hit a little harder than regular one, and you can see they're praying. Something I want to get attacked by them, but they're praying up there in that little clock tower right there. They are praying. And we'll go back to the Hunter's Dream. We'll end the episode here. And on the next episode, we'll go take a little detour, go to do the Ailing Lauren Chalice. I believe it's the Ailing Lauren Chalice that we created. And we will do our 6th Chalice dungeon. Fixed Chalice dungeon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.